Hi guys, so it is December 18th, 2013, and as I assume you know, if you're watching this video, I'm going to say the Hobbit yesterday. So I have a lovely Hobbit cup here with Taria at the top. I'm not going to bother focusing it because I'm holding it in my hand. Trust me, it's her. It looks just like her. Can't you tell? Come on guys, seriously. You should be able to tell. So yeah, I just got back from the movie, and this is going to be a review full of spoilers. So if you don't want spoilers, what are you doing watching this? Didn't you read the title? Didn't you read the TARDIS? This is spoilers, okay? Don't watch this. So, yeah, I went and saw it. Overall, I think it was really good. I liked it. It was way better than the first one, for sure. That is no question about that. In my opinion. If you feel differently, then that's up to you. I did like the addition of Tariel. I wasn't sure if I would. When it was originally planned out, I wouldn't say I was upset, but I was pleased with the idea of it. And then as more came to light with her character, I was like, okay, yeah, maybe I can handle this. And then watching the movie, I did enjoy her. She was a pretty epic character, and she wasn't just there to be like a love interest kind of thing. So I appreciated that, even though there was still the romanticism part. It really amused me how jealous that Legolas was of her and Keely. It was great, that scene where he's standing up top by the prison, looking down at them, glaring. I just laughed. I thought it was so funny. Anyway, let's start at the beginning. So I was very distracted for the first half hour, 45 minutes, whatever it was. I wasn't fond of, I don't know if it was the cinematography or the editing or the lighting, but it felt sort of cheap to me, like a TV show style rather than an actual movie. It felt almost too live action, if that makes any sense. Like it was the point to where it felt so real that it was no longer that fantasy aspect of it, like you couldn't suspend your disbelief enough, and then it started to feel kind of cheesy, and so I didn't appreciate that. But it might have just been not used to seeing a Lord of the Rings type story in those bright colors, like in the water, or as they're on the ponies crossing the meadow kind of thing. Because we don't see a lot of Lord of the Rings with bright colors. A lot of it is muted colors in forests or in deserts sort of thing, or climbing mountains and stuff. So it might just have been the new atmosphere, but I found it very distracting and I didn't like it. But after that passed, after they got into Mirkwood and stuff, I liked it a lot better. I did like the spiders. They were great. I'd forgotten that they talked. And so when he put on the ring and you could hear them talking, I was like, oh yeah. But I was sitting between two friends who, one of them hadn't even seen the first movie. So I had given her a crash course on the first movie before. And the other one, I don't know if I think she's seen the first movie. I don't think she's read the books. And so they both jumped like crazy during that scene, and they were like, oh, ew, ew. And it was so funny. I didn't jump a single time during the movie because I guess I've watched enough of those movies that you see like dramatic pause, dramatic music, dramatic lighting, camera pan, you can tell something's coming. But both of them were freaked out every time, and it was hilarious. It was great. And so that was amazing. And I did like the spiders. I felt that that scene was very quick, but in a way I was glad that it didn't drag on. I don't really remember how long it took in the book. I on purpose didn't reread the book before going to see either of the movies. I did this with Catching Fire as well because I didn't want to have that in my mind going, oh, that was different than the book, kind of distracting me as I was watching it, which I think is a good idea in a way, but I still like the books better. Anyway, I liked the spiders. I liked pretty much most of the Mirkwood scenes. I liked when they were getting lost and all mixed up, although I felt that that maybe wasn't as clear as it could have been. It felt like it was kind of brushed over, but it worked. I really liked that they included Beorn. I'm jumping back and forth all over the map here. I appreciated that because I was sad that they cut out Bombadil from the actual Lord of the Rings, and I was too young at the point that they came out to care. But when I was old enough, I did care, so that was sad, but they kept in Beorn. And he wasn't exactly what I was expecting, but I did like him. He was good. So that all worked. I'm still not sure what I think of this Azog orc guy thing and the necromancer and stuff, but hey, it works. And I loved the elves. I loved the Mirkwood, everything about it. When I originally read The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, I almost had an obsession with elves. I would say that I did. And the Mirkwood was the one that I really enjoyed the most. I think probably because in The Hobbit you get so much description of it, and actual, like, I don't know, maybe more dramatic events happen there than in Rivendell or in Lorien. And so for me it was a more fascinating place. And maybe Thranduil and stuff. He was great. Sassmaster. I liked his like sneaky neck moves. It was pretty funny. He amuses me. And yeah, so I loved the Mirkwood, and as soon as I saw it I was like, yes, it's just the way I pictured it. And it was beautiful, and the prisons were great, and it was just, yes, everything about that was yes. And yeah, don't have anything to add about that. What else? What else? What else? I liked the parts in the mountain. I liked the door. I liked, yeah, I mean, overall, I liked this movie a lot better than the other one, just in general. The only real complaint that I had was that cinematography, lighting, whatever it was in the beginning, which threw me for a loop. Bard the Bowman. And I'd forgotten that he had kids and stuff. Is that in the book? I don't remember that at all. But if it wasn't, I really liked that addition. That was cool. I remembered another thing that I wasn't fond of. Keely and the arrow and the staying behind and all that. I'm not sure what I think about all that. There still being 4 dwarves in Lake Town and not at the mountain, because that's definitely not in the book, so I'm not sure. I mean, I like the way they handled it with the story. Like Thorin, you could tell he wasn't angry at Keely and making him stay behind kind of thing. He was like, no, you need to rest, you're obviously sick kind of thing. So I appreciated that, but did it have to happen at all, really? Was it just to further the whole Keely Tariel kind of storyline? Because that's unnecessary. So yeah, I'm not sure what I think about that. I liked having Legolas and Tariel come to Lake Town though. That was fun. And I liked Legolas in general. This movie really reminded me why Legolas is my favorite character of everything. Because before this, I had always liked Legolas, but I never had a reason for it because, I mean, he's kind of cool, but he has like, what, 2 minutes worth of lines in the whole trilogy? So he's not exactly a like well-developed type character who does a lot of things like Aragorn or something. But I don't know. I just liked him. Maybe it's because he's enough. But this movie, he was awesome. And I liked him. And he needs to get rid of the eyeliner. I guess he was going through a phase as a younger elf. And the part with Gloin and his little pocketbook with the pictures and the Gimli and the calling him like a mutant orc type thing. Oh my gosh. I think I was the only person in the theater who laughed, but I thought that was so funny. The face Legolas is making, he's like, ugh. And Gloin is like, that smoky lad Gimli. And it was so funny. There's little things like that. I just appreciate those type of things. Because then you know later on, when Legolas meets Gimli, he probably vaguely remembered that picture. And it's just a beautiful thought in my mind. So yeah, that's great. So yes, I like Bard. Stephen Fry as the Master was fun. I'm looking forward to seeing some more of him in the next movie. And looking forward to seeing some more of Bard in the next movie. And Legolas in the next movie. And everyone in the next movie. This whole Gandalf and Radagast and Necromancer and everything I'm finding interesting, but I'm overall not sure what I think about it yet. So yes, this is nearing 10 minutes and I'm going to have to edit it down. So overall, I think that's all of my scattered thoughts sort of formed into a slightly organized way. And yeah, I am looking forward to the next one in like, what? This one comes out in the summer, right? The next one comes out in the summer? I hope so. I don't want to have to wait a whole nother year. It's tough, man. It's tough. I already have to wait a whole nother year for Mockingjay. And it's just, this is traumatic. Okay, anyway. And Smaug was yes. Very, very good dragon. I like the dragon. I'm gonna go now. Okay, see you guys. This is on my extra channel, so I don't know when I'll see you next over here, but if you hadn't noticed, you're on a second channel, so if you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe. If you are already subscribed, hey, cool, thanks. Now you got this video in your subscription box. That was just dandy. Okay, I'll see you guys at some point. Have a good day. Bye.